Hey Aries, what's up, and welcome to my channel. Welcome to your This Is Us love reading. This is going to be for Aries Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to take a look at you and a person that you may be in connection with now, someone that you may have separated from a connection with, or someone that, you know, could be headed your way. But we're going to take a look at your overall energy, their overall energy, and look at the past, present, and future mutual energy between you. We're going to sort of layer the reading. I have tarot already down, clarified by Kipper, the Kipper deck. We're going to throw some more tarot on top, and then we'll finish it off with some clarifiers from the Lenormand deck. So with that said, Aries, let's go ahead and jump into your reading. Your overall energy, we have the High Priestess, and it is being clarified by the Journey. I feel like you're likely not talking to someone right now. If it is, it may be just a little, just very little, but you've gone into this energy of maybe not speaking, being guided. You could even be going on like this spiritual journey, okay? With this 10 also in the card, this could indicate, you know, an end of a cycle, and now you're journeying somewhere else away from a connection. But I feel like you're in this energy of using your intuition and being guided by your guides, by the universe, by source, on some type of spiritual journey here, okay? Could also be at a distance from someone. Your person's overall energy is the Page of Swords with the Imprisonment card. I feel like this, maybe you pulling back some energy, not talking with that High Priestess card, that they feel like they're in some type of prison, to be honest with you. It's an imprisonment that they're putting themselves in. Also because they have the Page of Swords. They're watching you. They're watching your stories. They're on social media, keeping tabs on you, kind of seeing what's going on with you. But it kind of, again, it puts them in this imprisonment. It gives me Eight of Swords kind of vibes as well. Maybe they're overthinking things a little bit. So could be an age difference. Doesn't have to be. In the past, in the relationship, we have the Three of Wands and the pathway. So this is like maybe you two trying to look towards the horizons, plan towards the future, trying to consider what the pathway looks like for this particular connection at one time. That's the past. And in the present, we have the Two of Swords, and it is clarified by the Occupation card. So I feel like, you know, maybe there's a little bit of indecision here, and maybe, you know, someone's throwing themselves into their work, maybe willfully putting on a blindfold, not really wanting to make a decision, not really having the answers here with this moon sitting in that Two of Swords card, or in the image. Things are kind of unknowns. There's some things that are hidden, and so instead of really taking the blindfold off and addressing it, making a final decision about something, maybe, you know, you or them both are just throwing yourselves into work. This could also indicate, because this breaks down to a 7, this 34 breaks down to a 7, that there's work that needs to be done spiritually on, you know, being able to see what's right in front of you, using some type of discernment, using one's intuition, because again, you have the High Priestess here as well. So maybe there's some type of spiritual lesson here that needs to be addressed when it comes to making decisions and using your intuition to be guided into making certain decisions. In the future, we have the Strength card, which is clarified by the main female. Perhaps there's, you know, the feminine energy in this connection, whether you're male or female, but the main feminine energy within this connection is, you know, holding themselves back from something. This could even indicate some type of stubbornness and pride even, but this is like trying to tame the wild beast, having strength, inner strength to either not make this decision. That's why I get a little bit stubbornness from this, from not making a decision. Okay. Under the deck, we have the Queen of Wands, and we also have the Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. I do feel like for many of you, Aries, you're just throwing yourself into work. For others, I think you've pulled back, you're using your intuition, knowing that there's a journey to go on. There's a path to be chosen here, and perhaps it's not with this person who is keeping tabs on you. Maybe there's another opportunity that you intuitively feel, because the Queen of Wands is also very intuitive. You intuitively know that by going after your dreams and passions, being confident and even optimistic and brave about pursuing your passions will bring a new opportunity where you can take your cup somewhere else, or someone can come towards you with their cup for, you know, something that is going to be more long term, where you can build a legacy together, have, you know, that long-term foundation with someone. And if it's not with someone, that's just you going towards that yourself, taking your own cup towards building that foundation. Under the Kipper deck, we have the Community card, we have the Mature Woman, we have the Thief, and we have the Courthouse. For some of you, you know, this could be someone who... This is just for some of you. I don't feel like this is for many people at all. There could be someone who's literally their occupation is to steal. Maybe like a con artist or something. Maybe this person is going to find themselves in court. They're going to wind up in court, and they're worried about going to prison. That's just for some people. Someone could actually be in prison. Okay, that's for some people as well, but that's not for many. For others of you, I just feel like maybe and when this Thief card comes up, I want to reiterate that it doesn't have to be like stealing money. It could be stealing your time, stealing your energy, stealing like your spiritual gifts, just like you losing something that's valuable to someone who comes to steal. Okay, and it doesn't have to be like the material, something material or tangible that you can put your hands on. So let's continue to clarify those so we can figure out what all this is. What other messages do we have for Aries? What are the other messages for Aries? Messages for Aries. So we have a lot of swords here. Under the deck, the Ace of Swords, some type of truth, some type of clarity here. Gaining truth, gaining clarity about something. Finally, maybe taking the blindfolds off with that Two of Swords and getting that truth, getting that clarity after maybe suspending yourself, putting yourself in a time out to gain a new perspective on something. Maybe following heartache with someone, okay? Where there once was this new opportunity for love. But there's heartache here. Maybe finally seeing that maybe you're putting yourself in heartache by refusing to see the truth. We now have you sitting in this Eight of Swords energy. So again, you know, I feel like you're intuitively being guided on some type of spiritual journey to get some spiritual answers, going on some type of journey to get out of this overthinking and letting your intuition come in and guide you on what you need to do about a connection here. Your person being clarified, the Page of Swords and the Imprisonment card is the Two of Wands. Someone needing to make a choice. Are they going to stay in a situation, or are they going to move forward with you? What is going to happen here? Or are they going to move forward, you know, realizing that maybe there's no connection here with you any longer, Aries? I'm not sure. But someone needing to make a choice, being at a crossroads with this Two of Wands, maybe feeling trapped in a certain situation. In the past, we have the Nine of Swords. So, you know, there was some looking at the future, looking towards the horizons, needing to go down a pathway, choosing a pathway, maybe being a little, not a little, but a lot in one's head about it, overthinking, being stressed out about it, having some sleepless nights, some insomnia even, lots of worry, lots of anxiety about what maybe the future brings. What path is the person going to go down? Could have been some conflict here. Could be some conflict here with this Five of Swords showing up with the Two of Swords in the occupation. Someone wanting to throw themselves into their job, to their work, which causes conflict, or this conflict causes someone to maybe put up, you know, the blindfolds, like I'm not dealing with that, and maybe throw themselves into work. We have the King of Swords here as well. So yeah, I feel like Aries, you've pulled your energy back. You're holding back from someone. Could be no talking here, but there is some talking, and if there is talking, you know, there could be arguing going on. You know, so the communication's a little bit abrasive, and there's conflict in the communication. But being a little bit emotionally detached here in the future, with that Strength card, main female, detaching the emotions, trying to use logic in this situation versus the heart space, the emotional space. Trying to get some clarity and truth about what you're going to do, surrounding maybe heartache here. So let's finish it up with some Lenormand. See what else we got for you, Aries. What other messages do we have for Aries? Under the deck, we have the messenger. So there's going to be a message that you're going to get, a message that's going to come in fairly quickly here, okay? Could be some traveling involved here with this compass, but again, that could just be leading you down a certain path. This message is going to lead you down a certain path when it comes to a love situation, when it comes to this love situation or a love situation. Clarifying your energy, we have the clock. So like there's in timing, I feel like you're being guided though with this, your intuition. You're using your intuition to come out of this overthinking, and in timing you're going to get this clarity here, okay, on what choice to make, taking the blindfold off to see the truth, to have truth and clarity about what the decision is that needs to be made here. But that's all in timing. Excuse me. Again, could be getting a message from this person, from your person. This is clarifying their energy, them choosing a path. Perhaps they choose a path to go down, and you get a message about what that path is. For some of you, it's about making peace with you, coming to terms to have peace within this connection, and maybe plan towards the future. Them choosing a path, maybe getting you both out of this anxious type energy, being all up in your head about something. And it could be, you know, in the present energy, wanting to start some type of family together. This is the tree of life, like maybe starting a family together and being happy together, building towards something, wanting some type of change when it comes to that, because that's a 5. We have 2 5s here. And in the future, we have the main male. So now we have the main female and the main male. And with the King of Swords in the middle, this is forward thinking. Taking the emotions out of the situation, using logic about, you know, excuse me, you guys, what it is maybe that you want when it comes to this connection. And this is the truth. The King of Swords speaks the truth. He brings the truth. He offers the truth, okay? The words may not be all warm and fuzzy, but whatever he has to say or she has to say is the truth, okay? So, yeah, that's what I have for you, Aries. I don't know if you guys are talking, but I think there will be communication. If there is communication, you know, sometimes there's some arguing that's going on. There's a little bit of keeping tabs on the other. Maybe having some stubbornness, holding back, or maybe trying to hold back from speaking some harsh truths, harsh words, but trying to use logic in this situation. But someone's trapped. There's a lot of overthinking here. So that's what I have for you, Aries. A new opportunity coming that could bring you a lot of financial stability here, whether that's with this person, someone else, or just you on your own. I feel like it's you on your own, to be honest with you, Cancer. You might be dealing with a Cancer, or there's a Cancer significant in your chart, have Cancer placements in your chart. But Aries, that's for you, Aries. All right, well, that's what I have for you. I do hope it resonates. If it does, go ahead and like that, hit that like button, subscribe, and come back for some more messages. Bye.